What is up, guys? Newton here with MMO Play, bringing you a first look and impressions video of Mortal Online, a free-to-play hardcore sandbox MMORPG. Now, this game is free to play to an extent. There is a pay-to-play model that this game does have, but the free model that I'm currently playing the game offers quite a bit of content to keep you entertained and having fun for quite a while. Now, I also did say this was a sandbox MMORPG, which means you can kind of run around and do whatever you feel whenever you feel. Now, when you get into the game, it's going to offer you a very, very brief tutorial that pretty much tells you how to run around and get into combat. And then after that, it's pretty much up to you to make your own path and go along with the game as you please. Now, here I am running around. I've picked up a quest from a local NPC to go kill some boars, make some leather, and craft some gear. So I'll be spending the next few minutes kind of showing you guys the combat, running around the area, and hopefully getting some crafting in. Now, as I'm running around, you guys may notice this kind of reminds me of the Elder Scrolls series games. It's all in first person. You can see I got my sword over here, and you run around and basically just in first person. All combat's in first person, and you don't really level up in this game, but you run around and improve your skills in the world, such as your combat level, your efficiency with swords and running, and basically just a bunch of different things to like level up passively. If I should compare it to something, I would say maybe it's kind of like a RuneScape, where you run around and level up different professions and skills to improve your overall character's performance in surviving the world. So there we go. We just went ahead and killed a boar. We're gonna go ahead and pick that up. Put that in our inventory. We're gonna go kill one more, and then I'm gonna use it to craft some leather and cotton, so we can go create a piece of gear or a robe for our character, which is I believe what we have to do for this quest. So I'm gonna go ahead, sprint on over here, and take on this boar, and then craft some more leather for myself so I can get some gear going. Yeah, but as I'm running around, lots of the scenery and the environment of the game is just it's so big, it's so like overwhelming, I would say, because there's just so much to just take in and walk around and like look at and explore that it kind of does feel overwhelming. And when you do hop in the game, you can feel lost at times. But like I said, it's a sandbox, so it's up to you to basically create your own path and journey to bring yourself where you want to go and what you want to do. Now, another feature to this game is there's open world PvP all the time. Now, I am just running around here. You may see some other players running around, and they have the option to kill me whenever they want, and I have the option to kill them whenever I want. But if they do it, it kind of puts a bad rep on their name, and it gives the inspiration or the motive for other players to go out and kill you for being a bad guy, because it just only benefits them with rewards later on. Alright, so we killed some of the boars. We're going to go ahead and craft or skin some of the materials from the boar. We're going to go ahead and extract that. It's going to take a little while, but eventually we'll get some more leather. Alright, look at that. We got some leather. I don't know. Okay, there we go. It took a little while, but now we have 14. I'm going to go and kill one more boar, because I believe I read earlier it was 16 that we needed for the robe. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Sprint on over to this boar. We're going to take him out. He's trying to run away. And as you attack monsters or animals and stuff like that in the world, like I said, there's no leveling, but like the more you train on animals and stuff like that over here, the more your skills will increase. So like I've increased if you can see in the chat bar down below, it says melee combat has increased to 13. Swords have increased, so my proficiency with swords has increased. So the more you basically use weapons and different gear, the more proficient you'll get with them. So we're gonna go ahead and oh, we don't want to eat that. I think we just made our guy eat a pig carcass. That's all right though. Yeah, there's you can also eat anything in this game. I've come to notice. Like I created some leather and I accidentally made my character eat it because he was low on hunger, and it did make him sick. So it's literally a very hardcore sandbox MMO. I mean, what you can do is pretty much endless. And when it comes to crafting, now the crafting system in this game is very, very impressive and extensive. Now you could take any piece of resources you can get that creates gear, put it in any combination you want in the crafting tables, and it'll create thousands or millions of pieces of different gear. I mean, literally the options are endless. You can combine and create gear as many different ways as you want. Now, one piece of gear won't give you um like there's no different tiers of gear in the game, so there's not like the best piece of gear, but there are pieces of gear with different attributes that'll level you up in different ways for things that you want to do. So, thus leaving crafted gear in the game, or just gear in general, not to leave one better than the other, but one to benefit you better than another piece would benefit you in a different way. If that kind of makes sense. So now we're just walking over here. We got our leather that we needed, waiting for our stamina to go back up, and we're kind of going into this city, I would say. I kind of went into it briefly. It seems like kind of like an open courtyard to a castle, kind of empty. But like I said, the environment is just huge and overwhelming. There's so much to look at and take in as you're playing. Now, for those of you who may have an interest in playing this game, I'll let you know now, it does take quite a hit on your graphics card. The resources that it does require are a little bit higher spec. I'm kind of running it on the lower end um, graphic specs right now. So this is not as great as the graphics can get. They can get much better, but for those of you who want to play, I would recommend you to have maybe a gig or more dedicated to video memory. So here we are over at the crafting table. We're going to go ahead and interact with that. No, I already know about crafting, so we're going to go ahead to the heavy robe. I already made a helmet, so I'm going to make a torso piece this time. And open our inventory. We're going to drag the resources we need. I told you, if you have more resources, you can literally combine anything you want. When you combine it, it's going to show you generally what it looks like. So we're going to go ahead and craft that item. There we go, and it made it for us right there. I made the torso piece, and now I'm going to make the legs. Let's see, leggings right there. Go ahead and craft that item. There we go, and it made it for us. So now we have the top piece and bottom piece of armor. Oh, we're going to reopen our inventory. We're going to right click to equip it. It's equipping it right there. Equipping the bottom piece. And now we have upgraded our armor. You can go ahead and show your character overview right over here. You can see now I'm kind of wearing the robe. It's a lot better than the gear I had previously. Um, but it works for now. It's just it. There's a few quests in the local area just to kind of give you a general feel of how most things work. But after that, it kind of throws you right into the world to do whatever you want. You can see we got this guy over here with some metal armor. That's okay. We got our robe that works for us. Look at this guy. He's got a robe too. He's kind of staring off to the top of the hallway over here. I don't know what he's looking at, but he seems pretty intrigued. So we're gonna go back over here, and basically what I'll probably do is spend more time leveling up my combat masteries and stuff like that for my using my sword, and then gather some more materials and make a full set of gear, and then keep venturing on in the world. But I believe that's it for this video, guys. This game does have a ton of content to cover, and I'll leave it up to you guys to basically jump into the game if you feel like trying it out and just create your own path and discover it for yourself. But if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. And until next time, guys, I'll talk to you later.